Good morning, y'all. I know you're ready to get into the topic, so let's chop it up. So the topic for this week is how to stop feeling behind in life. Okay. So this is a topic, all right? This is a topic. And it's a topic that I feel like everybody kind of experiences, like especially in your 20s. And it's crazy just a little bit because when you look at the grand scheme of things, when you in your 20s, that's literally such a small portion of your life. Like from 1 to 100, and you stressing about these 10 years that's right here. Yeah. But the thing is really something that people stress about. And when you really think about it, you can understand why that's something to where you're like, damn, I should be here right now. Or I should be 10 steps ahead. Why do I feel like I'm at the fucking starting line? But you want to know something? That starting line brings a lot of clarity. And when you're not ready for something, you can look at somebody that's 10 steps ahead. But what you don't see is they do a slip up or they're doing something to where they don't fully understand where they're at. And then they end up back at the starting line. Comparison is quite truly the thief of joy. Okay, so let's break it down a little bit. Why do you feel like you're behind? Is there something that you may have, wanted to accomplish by a certain age? Or maybe you were told you're supposed to be at a certain point in your life already and you're not there yet? Like, do you feel the pressure? Are people putting the pressure on? Why do you feel like you're behind in life? So let's figure out that reason first, and then we can kind of break it down a little bit. Being at a certain stage in your life doesn't mean that you have everything figured out. You're going to constantly be learning things. You're going to constantly be incorporating certain things into your life, into your daily routine, and you're going to constantly figure out new goals that you want to reach. So as you're collecting these new things you want to incorporate into your life, when you're incorporating them, don't look at somebody else that already has that goal and see that they're already on step 5. And you start to feel that feeling of, dang, like, I feel like I'm rushed. Like, I feel like I got to go ahead and get there. You don't. You don't have to go ahead and get there yet. Be at your own pace. Go at the pace where it feels comfortable for you. Everybody have different paces. And everybody have different stress levels. Take your time and figure out exactly what you want. And figure out exactly what you want from this new thing you're trying to incorporate into your life. And honestly, I would recommend writing it down. Like, write down what's something new that you want to do. Or write down the goal that you want to set for yourself. And somewhere you want to be. And write down the steps of how you can get there. And as you're writing down those steps, write down your limitations. When you're looking at that goal and we all think it already like, oh, like, can I do this? Can I really get to where I want to get? If you're already having that thought, I want you to write down what you feel like is gonna hinder you from reaching that goal. So that you have it on paper, you're already looking at it to where this thing isn't constantly rolling in your mind, or of the doubt. The doubt don't need to continue to stay up here. Write it down. Because then when you write it down, you're like, dang. Because one of mine is going to be procrastination. Okay? Can't nobody tell me about me. I already know. I'm going to procrastinate. It's just in the formula. But if you know that already about yourself, go ahead and write it down. Like, oh, this would kind of stop me in my tracks when I'm trying to get to this certain goal. Then you can go ahead and write down, when you reach that goal, how do you feel like you're going to feel once you reach that goal? And then you focus on that. You focus on that, you zone in, discipline, consistency, and follow through. Those are the 3 things that I swear I live by. Some of the best advice I've ever got. Discipline, consistency, and follow through. anytime you're setting a goal and you look at that goal, especially if you got it in your notes and you looking at it every day, think about it. Discipline, consistency, and follow through. You need all three to reach the goal that you want to get. And that kind of ties in with how you're going to get there, because that's also something you have to think about, especially if you already feel like, okay, you know, like, what am I doing with my life? I feel like I'm so behind. What do you actually want out of life? Like, are you living? Are you living for real, or are you just here? It sounds crazy, but it's true. Are you really living, or are you just here? If you want to live, then live. It's a lot out here in this world, and it's enough for everybody. You just got to believe that you can get a piece of the pie, and then you make it happen. Okay? Take the whole damn pie. Take it. Because you can do it. So go ahead and do it. Set your goals. Write down some things that may stop you from reaching that goal, so you already know what's up. You know what's up. You know what to look for. And then you flow with it. Discipline, consistency, follow through. You're not behind in life. You just writing down the steps right now. You taking the notes. You dotting the I's. You crossing the T's. And that's what you should be doing. You got to prepare for what you want to come into your life. And when you done preparing, you put them feet to the ground. Okay? Put the feet to the ground. Put the pedal to the fucking metal. I can't with myself. Okay? If you're ready to get to it, then you get to it. You're not behind in life. You just going at your own pace. You are where you're supposed to be at. You're where you're supposed to be right now. And since you're where you're supposed to be right now, you just gotta embrace it. And if you don't want to be in that spot no more, you'll change it. We all have the ability to change what we don't want. Well, I hope you guys love this video. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my socials. They'll be down in the description box below. Don't be afraid to hit me up like, hey girl, hey. How you doing? But I love this here. I will see you guys next week.